Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and today we're gonna, now we're in the data center. I wanna play around with the power saving on the awesome Lenovo x3650 Model 5. It's right over here, handheld camera thingy. I have turned it on. No, I haven't. I have powered it on, but I haven't turned it on, so it's blinking. And I have a power meter up here, and this is one of the things that is important. It's actually using 19 watts, just being powered but not powered on. That's because enterprise servers like this has they're ready. If you are sitting somewhere else and you need your server, you can remotely power it on. And also it has a display here, so we can go in here and we can see different stuff. And I think it shows us the power usage there. It claims to be using 15 watts. Focus. There. 15 watts, where the power meter says at the moment 19 watts. Yeah, ish. 19 watts. So as it has a display and it's very easy to see how much power it uses, I thought it would be nice to try and mess with this one. So I have connected keyboard and mouse to it, and I was gonna turn it on and see what power it uses when it is in the operating system, and we might find some kind of a stress test and we can try and run. So it's kind of a lot of power that it uses not doing anything, as you can get servers that can run off 15 watts. So yeah, now it's powered on. It should use more power, but it hasn't updated yet. So this server only has one power supply, so I can't. Oh, now it's using more. It's using 156 watts up here, 136 watts down there. So now the server is booted. At the moment it's using, well, it says 143 and 141 watts on the two, so at the moment they're not that far off. So let's see what this machine has. It has two CPUs, and they are the Intel Xeon E5 2643 V3, and these are 3.4 gigahertz processors, and they're optimized for low core count. And then there is 384 gigabytes of memory, so there's quite a bit of stuff in here, and it's not doing a whole lot right now. Still, it's using 150 watts. So I think we should try and shut it down, go into the BIOS and see what it's set up to. My license is expired here, so I'm gonna rearm it. I don't know if you know that you can do that, but when you install an evaluation version or a trial version of Windows Server, you can rearm it 6 times. So that means that you get 180 days for the first one, and then you can do that 6 times, so that's more or less 3 years. Here is the command for the rearming, and I am running the command prompt here with administrator rights privileges. So gonna run that, and it tells me that the system needs to shut down. I knew that, but we were doing that anyway, so that's perfect. So I found my way into the BIOS here of the awesome x3650 Model 5. So we should be able to go in here, and then we should be able to see, let's see, power, what it tells us in there. Workload configured to balanced. Okay. I think we'll go in and check where have they put that operating mode. There. Efficiency, favor performance. So this server is set up to be as efficient and perform as best as possible. That costs a little bit extra wattage, so let's go and choose minimum power or efficiency favor power. Let's just try the minimum power. That sounds like the one that would use the least there, and it changes a lot of the other values. Let's see if it changed anything in here. Can't really see that, but yeah, it might have. Okay, so we changed that. So now it's very, does it use less power? That would be interesting to see. So let's escape. Oh, could we just see the processor here? You have all these settings that you can mess around with, and some of them will have influence on the power usage of the CPUs. There are even more. I see there are some hidden below. Oh, there was only one more. Okay, never mind. So let's see that single change. How much did that do? So we're gonna escape, and we're gonna go and save settings there, and exit setup. Do you really want to continue? Yes, and enter to boot. Okay, so now the server is booted again, and over here, can you see that? It's using about 122 watts, which is just about 20 watts less than it was using before. So that's not a bad saving for a server. This server has a bunch of drives here. There's 2 boot drives, and then there's 4, I believe these are 2 terabyte SSDs, so they do use some power. As I'm probably not going to be using them in this server, I should take them out. So don't have disk space sitting in the server if you're not going to need it. They do use power, even if it's not a whole lot on SSDs. The power meter in here, it says 125, 26. So they kind of agree-ish. Oh yeah, and with the re-armoring of the server, I now have new 180 days to trial this out. When it runs out, the server will randomly shut down, which is really irritating. When the server is suddenly off, I kind of know where we're at that point. So I was gonna check if I had anything interesting. I have some chia mining. So the server still performs. The clock frequency varies quite a bit here. It goes from about 1.2 gigahertz and up to more. I haven't installed anything to stretch it with here. So right now I'm copying something over so that we can try and stress it a little bit, and that is done now. 124 watts is quite a lot for a home server, but this is a professional server, and it does have 2 10 gigabit Ethernet connections, and it has an HBA, which is usually connected to a 70 hard drives. So it has some enterprise stuff in there that does use some power. Okay, I installed or copied Cinebench R15 over here. Right now the server is running, of course, using 123 watts, and the power meter says a bit more, varies a bit, 130, 132, 129, but yeah, they don't always agree. So let's try and do the CPU test. Here, let's see. So it's going to be busy on all the processors, and it's using 290 over there. This one is slow to update. 310, 304, 308, 200, 283 down here. So this one, the power meter in here is already down again, but this one is still reading high. So there's a delay on that one. It's quite big actually. So we are back at 132, and now this is back at 123, and it performed really well. 300 watts, 306, 308. $140 over here. It's done here, but now this one is measuring the power that has already gone through it. So yeah. So I must admit, I was expecting a bigger difference from preferring performance to preferring power and even minimum power. I thought that there would be a bigger difference. So it's about 20 watts when it's not doing much. It's an okay saving if you can save 20 watts when the server is not doing anything. That's okay. It should perform as well when it's working hard here, but it takes a little bit longer to ramp up, I've heard. I would very much like to hear from you if you have other experience from going into the BIOS and changing parameters around. What other parameters should have been looking into? What else should I have changed so that I could have gotten even less wattage use out of this server? Maybe you have some brilliant ideas, and if you do, please do leave them in the comments below so that me and everybody else can get smarter on this. And if you want to save on this power, do go and read the comments. Maybe someone really brilliant has left something good for us that will save us a few bucks here and now. The power price set new records this week. We were now at $1.15 for a kilowatt hour. Yeah, that's not fun anymore. So thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Oh, please remember to give me a like on this video. It would be nice. So bye bye.